What's going on, fam, and welcome back to another great video on our channel. When it comes to the Kardashians, we all know that the entire family has always been in the center of drama. With recent comparisons between Khloe and her sisters, let's take a look at how Khloe Kardashian opens up about hurtful comparison to her sisters. Number 5. What stirred the drama this time? With the Kardashian sisters' excessive Instagram posting and the plethora of comments generated by fans and haters, the Kardashians have always been very close to starting a new drama or gossip. Recently, the 37-year-old Kardashian sister Khloe posted a picture of herself on Instagram from her vacation. With Khloe enjoying her vacations and having the time of her life, we're sure she didn't have an idea of the way people would react to her post. While Khloe's post did receive tons of heart reacts and fans were drooling over how stunning she looked, there were many who started drawing comparisons between Khloe and her two older sisters, Kourtney and Kim Kardashian. This obviously got to Khloe, and the socialite quickly reacted to it. While we can't entirely blame Khloe Kardashian for letting the comments get to her head, haven't we all been in a place where we were compared to our siblings and it got to us? Number 4. Being compared to Kourtney and Kim Kardashian. Many people would be flattered if they were compared to the likes of Kourtney or Kim. However, this wasn't the case for Khloe. After a stream of people left snide comments on her Instagram post, and the internet blew up with comparisons about Khloe Kardashian and her sisters Kim and Kourtney, it was obvious that the Kardashians were about to make the headlines very soon. For Khloe Kardashian, this wasn't the first time she had been compared to her sisters. According to Khloe, ever since she was a kid, people would often draw comparisons between her, Kim, and Kourtney. While Kim and Kourtney would often be painted in a glorifying light, Khloe was always made to feel bad about herself. Imagine being compared to your sisters by random strangers on the internet. We're sure it must have been tough for Khloe, but we guess that's a price you have to pay for being constantly in the eyes of the media. Number 3. What did people say that got to Khloe Kardashian? While it's completely normal for siblings to be compared to each other all the time, Khloe Kardashian was pretty hurt by the way people compared her to her sisters. In an interview, when Khloe was asked about what was the worst thing that people had ever said to her when comparing her to her sisters, Khloe responded by saying that they would often compare her with her sisters and call her different because she wasn't as pretty as them. Khloe also went on to add that she was often made to feel like everyone was emphasizing on the fact that her sisters were prettier than her. Number 2. How did Khloe react to the situation? With people constantly comparing Khloe with her sisters, we obviously don't expect her to sit and respond to each comment that has ever been made. However, Khloe did open up about her feelings and said that she found the comparisons to be very hurtful. Khloe has also mentioned in the past that she found these comparisons to be in bad taste and quite insensitive. According to Khloe, being part of the fashion and beauty industry, these comments are bound to take a greater toll on you considering that you're always in the public eye. Being in an industry where everyone's main focus is on looks, we can totally see why Khloe Kardashian felt like she was in a vulnerable spot and why she got hurt by the mean comparisons. Number 1. Khloe Kardashian and her life in the eyes of the public. Apart from being constantly compared to her sisters, Khloe has always been in the news owing to her unsuccessful past relationships. Be it Lamar Odom or Tristan Thompson, Khloe hasn't always been successful when it comes to her dating history. With her partners cheating on her and her failed marriage with Lamar Odom, Khloe has always been the subject of criticism by the media. While commenting on how she felt being compared to her sisters, Khloe also added that she's always been in a weak spot because of her relationships, and the comparisons just make things worse for her. Khloe Kardashian, while being very forgiving with Lamar Odom, has never received the same amount of empathy or respect in return, with recent news about Lamar cheating on Khloe with Marilee Nichols. Being a celebrity means you have to go through your tough times while being in the public eye. While some celebrities are lucky enough to be on the receiving end of the media's empathy, Khloe Kardashian was always disregarded for her feelings, and her relationship, which was already in shambles, was treated like common gossip. Despite all this, Khloe talked about how she would still like to be transparent with her fans and not leave them in oblivion. The 37-year-old socialite also went on to add that she would disclose the final chapter about her and Tristan in the Kardashians' reality TV show. And now you know all there's to know about how Khloe Kardashian felt about being compared to her sisters and all the other times she's had fingers being pointed at her. Let us know in the comments what you guys think about this, and do be sure to subscribe to our channel for more content like this in the future.